Hello and welcome back to Seaopolis. We are here in the base that I've called Sea Lab. We are, so last episode we were working on, I think the last thing we did was pedestals. So we had finished up mechanism intro and we started doing pedestals. I was about to make this one, and then I was like, let's probably wait, because I clicked on a link and it opened up a video in this book, and didn't provide us any useful information. So after the video, I went and looked up some information, and it looks like we have to actually use a shrinking compact machine crafting kind of setup. So we're not there yet. We don't have that set up. So I'm gonna leave pedestals for now, and I'm gonna actually jump to refined storage. We have all the materials to do everything on this this page, and it will solve this whole situation we have with I have chests in every single pod. I want to add more pods, but I just don't have like storage space in most of these things, and it's getting out of hand. So I've set aside all the materials I think we'll need today, so let's go ahead and do that. And I've put points on a few things for power right down here. So first things first, we need to make quartz enriched iron, which is fairly simple to make. It's quartz plus iron in a induction smelter, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio, so it's not that great of a ratio. But I've got a stack of each. We'll just let those churn, and then I think I pre-made silicon, so we'll do that real quick while we're waiting on that to go. So we'll get the silicon one, and silicon is actually sand plus silicon dust inside of the induction smelter, and I only have one of those. That's why I pre-crafted it. I should have pre-crafted this, but it's here we are. So we're gonna make the raw processors. So each raw processor requires this binding, which is 2-string and slime. So we have a bunch of that. So let's go ahead and can we make a stack of that? Whoa, geez, that is way more than I wanted, but jeez, I only wanted 64. Let me get some of this crap out of my bag now. I don't think we're gonna need that many processors right now. We will eventually, so they're not wasted, right? But so we're gonna have to make. I think it's like 100,000 of these 1K storage devices. I think that's what the count is to get to the max tier storage. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. All right, we need to go forward. We're gonna need more of this. So this is iron and that. So let's go ahead and make each of these raw processors. We're gonna need like 5 of each. So let's go ahead and shift click that. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make 10 actually. Hopefully I have enough materials. And we'll need this basic processor. I think 10 should get us pretty far into this. So that's that. The machine casing requires the quartz, so we're good on that. To make these basic processors, we just need to cook them in a furnace. I think I disabled my redstone furnace, so let's go ahead and re-enable that, like so. And put it on the Sea Lab network. There we go. And then we're going to cook 9. We're going to leave 1 so we get credit for the quest. Like so. And then we'll just let those go. Let's go down here. We have 36. Not bad. Alright, we have 36 of the quartz iron, so we can make a machine casing now. We're going to need more than 1, but we'll just start with 1. That checked off all of those. How far are we along now? So we just need the cooked ones. Perfect. So we'll grab those. Go back up here. We'll wait for the rest of those to cook. All right, so to make the controller, we need a blue one, which I believe that is the one I started with, so perfect. So go that way. The controller helps to be in the correct window. There we go. We can move items for a controller. That is done. We won't get credit for that until we get all of the processors crafted up. Alright, what is next? Crafting grid. Crafting grid requires a grid and all of the processors. Oh wait, did it require a different processor? I think it requires the construction and deconstruction cores, which require basic plus glowstone. I did not grab glowstone, and it requires quartz. Let me grab some of that real quick. I have 5 glowstone, and I got a bunch of quartz, so I think I have more glowstone if we need it, but I don't think we will. And this is a much simpler process of making processors than it was in any other mod pack that I've experienced so far. So I'm quite happy with that. There was one where you had to use this weird pressurized assembly system, and oh my gosh, that was just something else. There we go. I got all that. We got the controller now. We're gonna put that over in this building. Do I want it right here in the center or not? Here, let's just go somewhere where we can build this out and then worry about actually setting it up correctly later. Because that whole room needs to be redone. Alright, we can put down the controller. We can put a point on it and put it on C-Lab. There we go. We have that. The crafting grid, we still need that. Let's go over here, make sure I grabbed all those processors. We'll need them all. Try to build as few as I can. I might need to go make more, but we'll see. Alright. Crafting grid requires a grid, which requires a construction core. So we'll make one of those. And it also requires a destruction core. Make one of those. And what are we missing? We're missing a machine casing. Just, I feel like that's too many. Let's just make one. So we go here. It gives us a grid. And then the crafting grid is just an advanced processor, the grid, and a crafting table. Got that. And we can go ahead and pop that down right there. There, we could, in theory, craft if we had storage to use. And conveniently, storage is next. So we're going to need another machine casing. I think we're going to need more of that iron shortly. And then 6 of those plus the machine casing and a chest with an advanced processor gives us storage drive. Or a disk drive, I guess is what they're calling it. Alright, so that is a lot of the items. So it wants us to build a 1K and a 4K storage part. So let's take a look at that. 1K is pretty easy. We can make that right away. But we're going to need 2 more to make the 4K. And the 4K is just basic processors plus all that. Plus the 3 1Ks. And there we go. And then we're going to want to make the... we need more quartz, as I thought we would. Pretty easy to get into this mod. Truth be told, it's not a hard mod to start. So I'm glad we're doing it now. All right, we got our wireless transmitter, and then we gotta make a wireless crafting grid. Maybe not right now. I don't know if I have the parts to make another one of those. Actually, let's see if we can. So what are we missing? We're missing... Oh, those mobs are so annoying. We're missing a crafting grid. Of course. It's these stupid color ones. I don't like them. Alright, we need another construction core. And let's just go ahead and type it in. Save time. Destruction core. Alright, we got those. So we need a crafting grid, missing the machine casing. And we're gonna want those. And then this requires, see if we can, if you hold down shift and mouse wheel, you can kind of manually make it go through the cycle, kind of, but it's like random, so it's like impossible to find what you want sometimes. There we go. We'll make the crafting grid, and then we have the wireless crafting grid, and that completes basic refined storage. And since we have FluxNet, we can go over here to wireless charging and enable wireless charging. And should be good doing it that way. There we go. And with everything in our hand, we can now, we need to go like this, apply our thing to that, and we just need to stick this off there. Now, there, we have wireless access to our grid. The range is extremely short though. I think we can't, I don't even think we'll be able to go all the way across the base, right? Yeah. So it's half a room. Yeah, about a room. So I think that's like 15 blocks from there to there. So not that far. So there are, we can't make them right now, I don't believe. There are range upgrades right here. And we just put those in there, and that makes it like 64 blocks. So we'll get to that soon. But first things first, I want to get this 4K storage drive made. What do we need to put a housing on this thing? I just need something to kind of kickstart our storage. Let's go here, go use, make one of these. There we go, we got our storage housing. So I think we just pop both of those in there like so. And then boom, we have a self-contained refined storage. And then we can go and just grab items like so. Actually, we just throw all the stuff we have in our inventory in here like this, and bam, we can store 4,000 items. We just put 500 items in. So my goal would be to get a crafter made. I think it's an auto crafting, right? So it's gonna have us make a pattern, which looks pretty simple, and then a pattern grid to be able to make patterns. It's this one, and then a crafter, which stores recipes to auto craft. So it's pretty simple. We might be able to start doing this. So pattern, I can make one of those. Pattern grid. We need a grid, which requires these. So as you can see, it's so much easier to craft now that we have this. What are we missing? Destruction core, which is missing a basic processor. All right, so basic processor is right here. Let's go get all these cooked up real quick. I think I threw all the other ones in here, right? Yeah, let's grab all those out. Basic one, get that cooking. So yeah, this is got farther than I thought we would. We'd run into some snags. All right, basic processor, which is that. We'll just make like that should be more than we need. We're gonna need thousands of them eventually, so there's no waste when it comes to these things. Let's grab one more for the road, and we'll come back here shortly when I think between videos I'm gonna fix that room up. It is getting kind of annoying to me. All right, we were at pattern grid, which required a grid. Right here, machine casing, we can make one of those. And what are we missing? Destruction core. Go ahead and pop one of those in the system. And a grid. I have a grid now. Pattern grid. There we go. And we can pop this right here, I believe. There, it has power. Now, we're gonna have to make another pattern. We should make a pattern for the pattern once we have the pattern. So like this, we're missing more quartz iron. So we're gonna take this iron, this quartz. We're gonna have to run that down there to the furnace. And my plan is to set all these different pods up so that they are wirelessly connected, so I don't have cables everywhere, to the main one, which I'm gonna put in this room here. And then each of them will have external storage, which is the way that refined storage will bring in items from other storage systems, and so that from that we can have access to all our items in a single place. All right, so we can't progress that any further without more iron quartz. And this is just churning away. Building more overworld matter to get more iron. It's kind of consuming me. All right, let's go ahead and put those in there. All right, let's go check on our crafter here. Wow. None craft. Oh, I forgot I had this box down here. Let's grab this alloy too. Forgot about that. All right. Where are we at? Over here. Let's just throw all that in there. Okay, we made the pattern grid. Well, we need the crafter. The crafter requires a construction core, and it requires a destruction core, which is missing the basic processor. As you can see, lots of processors are required, and we got those. How long is that going to take? A few seconds? But overall, it's a fairly easy mod to get up and running. It just, if you don't have the crafters to auto-craft everything for you, it gets tedious really, really quick. Alright, that's a crafter. Got that. Oh, that's a pattern grid. Never mind. Crafter. We're missing the machine core. Or the machine casing. Destruction core. And we should be able to craft it now. There we go. Where is it sending us next? Now it wants us to make a gold crafter, which is kind of expensive. Requires an iron crafter. Okay. Let's see here. We have iron in there. No. Getting some iron in the system. Alright, let's get, I think it was gold blocks, right? Let's just grab it all. There's an iron block. I don't think there's any iron in there. Got some tin there I've been looking for. And I don't see any iron anywhere else, unfortunately. Alright, into the crafting grid. Here, let's go ahead and favorite this one here. Alright, so we want to make this, which requires an advanced processor and an iron crafter, which requires that. Let's do that. Drop those in. Drop that in there too. So the iron crafter, got that one. Doesn't give anything for that. The gold crafter needs one advanced processor. I'm guessing I need to make a raw. We're out of silicon. Right. So let's grab Stack of silicon dust. And we need sand. Can get sand from right here. Get a stack of sand and boom. Boom boom chow. There's a show called Money Heist. And there's a guy in there who says boom boom chow all the time. And it's just hilarious. Alright. That's not going to craft anymore. There we go. Got some more of those though. And we just need like 2 or 3 of this. I haven't upgraded any machines yet. There's tons of upgrades we can do, but typically the way I craft is I just kind of like how I have this. I just throw a bunch of items in, have a box to collect said items, and then I walk away. And wow, that's actually picking up. There we go, we got 1 silicon. That should be all we need for doing what we needed. I thought I had more, but I must have consumed it all. So we'll go ahead and go over here. All this can go inside the system. I don't really care about it right now. So we're missing 1 of these. So it's not actually going to craft it for some reason when I click that. There we go. Cost diamond per. Diamonds are still, they're not hard to get. It's just time consuming, right? I have that auto sieve over there that just gets them as it gets them. I want to get some emeralds so that I can start upgrading all the storage modules. I try not to upgrade with anything else because you can't take them out unless you empty the thing, so it gets kind of annoying. There we go. Gold crafter done. The requester. Alright, I've never seen this one before. So what does this do? Alright, let's do this. Requester. Machine casing, we can make that. So let's put this gold crafter like right here. And it's powered up. And it will craft any patterns we tell it to craft, so that's good. Alright, a detector. Jeez, what is this thing? Redstone torch. We don't have sticks in the system, so let's get some sticks. Oh, we have redstone torch and sticks. Let's just throw all that in there. So that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. There we go. Detector. Redstone. Oh, we don't have stone. We don't have stone or redstone in the system, so we just need to get all that stuff gathered up. There's stone. More redstone. There we go. And once we get all this automated, things become like so trivial to start getting things done. There we go. We can make 2 of those or not. I need a redstone torch. There we go. And then eventually I'll probably have to make recipes for all this stuff. So let's see, can we make this thing? I need another redstone torch. There we go, we got a detector. We need a machine casing. I thought I already made one of those, but I guess not. Crafting upgrade, which is construction core. Need an advanced processor, which is one of these, which needs more silicon. We need to go grab that. Got 8 of them now. Jeez, that is gonna be that's time consuming. There is an industrial foregoing. There is a machine that will craft them. Let's get like 2 of those. It'll craft them directly without I think all you have to do is give it water and lava, and it will just craft It's called like Stoneworks something or something or another. All right, construction core. We need glowstone dust. Glowstone dust would be down here, I believe. I would hope so anyway. There we have a bunch. I think the monster farm sometimes get, but it hasn't spawned anything in a long time. I don't know. I think it's broken. Or there's just so many entities around that it's not really doing anything. Oh, and we didn't cook those up while we're out there. Alright, so this requires a construction core. We're going to need 2 of those because there's 2 crafting components. We're going to need more of the quartz. An upgrade requires more quartz too. Alright. We may be at a quartz shortage. Alright, let's turn that off. How much? We got 4 blocks of iron we can pop out of this machine. Let's do that. And what do we need to convert the rest of this to? Then we need 10 in there. Let's grab a few. Actually, no, let's not. Let's grab this iron and throw this iron in there. I've been trying to get it all out, but it just takes a lot of time. Let's throw those in there real quick. And that'll give us more iron. And I think I have quartz over here. I think what I'll do real quick is I'll go ahead and get all the stuff crafted up so we can actually make this thing. Oh, and we'll be right back. Alright, I think I have everything in order. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff on me. Just throw it all into the system. So we need to make a crafting upgrade, which requires crafting tables. Really? Oh, it's not smart enough to realize I have these, so we're gonna need 4 of these. There we go. Wow, we made 16. Never mind. Let's see here. We need a blank upgrade, which is this. We're gonna 2 of those. Crafting upgrade. 2 of those, and the requester. Boom. And we completed another chapter. All right, I've never used the requester, so let's take a look at it. Okay, request certain items, I guess. I'm not sure why this storage disk went black. That's weird. Here, let's move this thing. That was weird. Let's just put it like right here, maybe. There we go. So I guess you can put an item in and request a certain amount of those items. Interesting. Not sure how that works. I will definitely have to experiment with it. Maybe it fills a chest. Like say you want, you know, 64 of these in a chest at all times. Maybe that's what it does. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and claim all our coins. So refined storage. What do we yeah, we are pretty far from actually getting any of these done. We don't even have netherite yet. I don't even know how you get netherite in this pack. Molten netherite, molten debris. Not sure where you get molten debris. Yeah, so that's gonna be an adventure to figure out how to get all of that stuff. But we do have refined storage now. I'm not gonna leave it here. I'm gonna probably finish redoing this whole room. I'm gonna probably put an elevator going up there and an elevator going down. And probably square it out just so it's the same as all these other buildings. There's a lot of wasted space in these. All these little, you know, cool looking architecture things, but it's not efficient for space. And I kind of like my my basement for all the storage design in each room. This one's not set up yet, but when we do mystical agriculture, this room is going to be for that. And you know, you got like the mob farm, right? You know, all the business is up top and all the storage is down below. I'm going to put a external storage with a wireless thing off this, and then all of these items will become available in the system when I have all the when I have enough components. I don't think we can make a receiver. Let's say refined, right? Because you have to make a let's say a network receiver and a network transmitter, which require netherite. So we're not there. I don't know how we're gonna get there. That's gonna be interesting to say the least. So molten netherite. Yeah, I don't see how you get it. Oh, we can sieve it. There we go. From an emerald mesh. An emerald mesh is in a block of emerald. A block. Oh wow. If we had a block of emerald, we could make make that. Where is that at in the quest line? Emerald sieving. There we go. How do you get emeralds in this? Seems less than. Okay, you can sieve it with an emerald mesh. You might have to actually go explore. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go explore to actually get emeralds. So that's fun. We'll get some. We can make diamond armor, and maybe we can enchant it at some point so we don't die in one hit. These mobs are just like insane because we're playing on hard mode, so it makes it fun. I just realized there's no water right there. That's hilarious. But yeah, refined storage has been completed. So that's done. Next episode, not sure yet. Probably another one of the quest lines. I'll figure it out when I start looking at it and see what makes the most sense. But thank you for watching and have a great day.